Back to another activist series update with us, Gareth and Jackie from Vegan FTA. It's so great to be back and be trying to do these updates more regular again. We've been a bit, been away a bit this last sort of week. We've been off doing other projects.
Yeah.
And so we thought we'd fill you in on our latest interviews that we've been doing and also some of the fun of this week.
Yes, and show off our new gear as well. Check this out. Anti-carnist. Anti-carnist.
Yeah.
Love it.
We just got our gear from the UK from AntiCarnist and Karina. We interviewed her just a couple of weeks ago. So that's going to be one of the later episodes in the series. But we caught up with her about her clothing brand, AntiCarnist, and we had to get and order ourselves some stuff because
All the way from the UK.
look how cool they are! Like, it's awesome. I'm a big metalhead, so this brand really does the thing. She even sent us a load of nice stickers and does all these enamel pins and stuff. And for those who like the more girly stuff, there's also all Glamour, no guts.
Yeah.
That's her second sort of clothing brand. She sort of started now to be a bit more sort of girly, a bit more bright and colourful, because we don't all wear black all the time. But
Oh, and she also does, for those of you who need masks and want to wear your beliefs also on your face or wherever you're out and about, she does some awesome activist and vegan face masks as well. So, and everything is like fair trade, ethical, very cool.
And so the links and stuff I've put them up in the description in the relevant links. And there's all sorts of awesome stickers, pins, badges. If you're a metalhead, you can get your patches there and stuff as well.
Beanies, like the whole shebang.
Awesome stuff. So, we've got our gear. We're so stoked to have this now. Now, we've also just done an interview with MC Ronan yesterday, the author of The Shed and
I will show you these.
Liberation. They are vegan.
Awesome books.
They're fictional sort of thriller books, and they focus on sort of veganism and activism. And they're absolutely brilliant books. And we're actually looking at maybe starting a Vegan FTA book club. With the activist series, we're interviewing so many authors now and talking about their wonderful books. We figure maybe we need to start a little group so we can talk about these books and really enjoy that interest.
Let us know if that's something you would be keen for us to do. Like these books in particular, I like them because they're non-graphic, and if you like sort of suspense thrillers, they really keep you on the edge of your seat. Like, I could not put these down; they were fantastic. So do check out the links if you'd like to know more about them.
And then we also talked to Edith Barabash a couple of days ago from I always stumble over this one in my head. It says Farmhouse Garden Animal Home.
That's the one.
That's the one, yeah.
Fantastic.
Once again, the link is in the description of this. Absolutely wonderful sanctuary, and the owner Mike, he was raising. He had an organic farm. He's growing crops as well as beef and cattle at the start. But as Edith came on board, both Edith and Mike started realizing the whole connection with the ethical the whole ethical stance. And now Mike, he's completely given up the cattle. It's now an organic veggie farm and sanctuary, and it's absolutely fantastic. They do some brilliant education stuff there.
Really do, yeah. We talked to quite a few sanctuary owners who's they're sort of in the process of kind of growing and getting firmly established. And one of their key things that they want to do, they always talk about, we want to educate, that's what we want to do for the future. And so these guys at Farmhouse Garden Animal Home are really working hard to do that and making a huge difference. And with Mike being a third generation cattle rancher, it's proof that anybody can change. So definitely check them out and give them a follow, and they're pretty inspirational.
It's another it's a great episode because we're talking a lot more about understanding farms and farmers to advocate better, because a lot of us, we can be quite sort of zealous when it comes to that industry, but we've got to understand, there's people there like Mike who have that love and compassion. It's just like with a lot of things, the ethics and the actions don't quite align. And, it's once you give them the knowledge and speak to them in a certain way, you can help bring that together and get someone on side, So, brilliant story. Can't wait to get that out. But that also ties into what we've been doing this week, which is working with VegFest UK.
Yes. Yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, although we're in New Zealand now, we're both from the UK. I grew up in England, and Gareth as well. So, quite enjoying the New Zealand winter here at the moment. It's lovely and sunny. But had the privilege of doing a talk, a recorded talk for the VegFest UK Online Summerfest.
Yeah.
I won't tell you what it's about yet because it's pretty surprising, and yeah, I'm very, very honoured to do it. But yeah, it's an online Summerfest. It's in the middle of August, and wherever you are in the world, it will be available to view. So it's great to, be part of that and put vegan FTA out there.
Yeah, and we should hopefully be able to share it all over onto FTA once it's all done and dusted. So yeah, if you haven't already registered for it online, get and do so. That's another link I should have added in. But thank you so much, John.
Hiya, John.
It's so lovely to have your support, and it's great to see you keep on popping up and leaving those comments. And yeah, big love to you, John. But yeah, the other thing we've had going on this week was technical difficulties, which were driving me insane. You don't realise how much you use your mouse and keyboard until you edit like 20, 30 odd episodes, which are an hour long, and we were coming up to doing our interviews, and we just had one thing after another just like go kaput.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the stage where I was about to break my keyboard over my knee. Yeah.
You kind of think of the big things, don't you, when you're using technology, and Gareth was saying, you invest in the computers and the RAM and all the systems and the monitors and all of that stuff.
You go for your hardware first and your monitor, and then whatever's left over, you usually go for your mouse and keyboard and stuff like that. Well, I made that mistake anyway, so we've had to get and invest in a new mouse and keyboard for it. And I've got to say, I've just got this mouse. It's not a hugely expensive one. I can't remember what it's a Logitech G300S. I can tell because the box is still on the floor. But it's absolutely great, and it's made editing so much easier because I've got all these buttons here which I can pre-program. And for anyone out there who does video editing, they'll know how much you end up copy and pasting certain parts, and you're using a lot of command keys all the time. So just having this mouse has made it so that I can edit so much easier, and it's just made it a lot better. But yeah, apart from that, I also had audio cables decide that they want to stop working. As you might notice, we now have individual headphones, although I got mine tucked up through my shirt.
We're not Siamese twins anymore.
Yeah, like I spent a whole $5 and got one of these audio splitters, which is absolutely fantastic because now we each have our own headphones, and you won't see us tethered together in the videos, hopefully. Although,
or me swearing at you when you pull my earbud out.
Yeah, quite often if I have to get up, then just sort of, But,
another thing that we did. Well, no, we haven't did it yet, but we're doing it.
Did it.
Sib Alex. We are interviewing Sib Alex this week, which I can't wait. He is such a fascinating guy.
Yeah, we've got a 2-hour podcast to get and listen to, do some research, because we listen to a lot of podcasts and doing the research for people, and you've already started, and you've already got, I don't know how many pages of notes.
So much from him. He's really a fantastic advocate, and I didn't realise how, the amount of knowledge that he has and experience. He's given thousands and thousands of speeches and events, and I thought that he had been in the whole activist scene for years, but it's probably about 5.5 years he's been doing this.
But he's just been, what was it? Something like 50 odd events in 50 days?
49 events in 45 days or something like that he did last year. So, really inspirational.
I don't know how they managed to do it. Like, for us, it's a huge workload even just doing these interviews back to back, and that's not necessarily every single day. But yeah, it's crazy. But it's so amazing to see people like that doing that. And then also, we hope to learn from him a little bit about how we can keep ourselves from burning out, because it's a key part that we need to focus on, is also looking after ourselves, because the better we look after ourselves, the better we can fight for the animals, If we're not able to look after ourselves, how are we going to look after them? And
definitely. So really looking forward to that. And talking about looking after yourselves, Gareth has been creating a bit of a storm on the internet lately with his weight loss, which you probably don't realize that, but there was a time when we first went vegan that Gareth was, to be fair, he was a big lad. So we didn't realize until we put his a recent photo with one from the start, from our very first interviews when we used to do recipes. He did recipe videos for for our vegan cooking page, Camper Van Kitchen on Facebook. And it wasn't until we flicked back to one of these older ones, we thought, oh my goodness, that's a pretty significant weight loss. And it turned out that our Gareth has actually lost close to 80 pounds since we've been vegan. So that's coming up sort of close to 40 kilos for depending what metric system you work in. And no kidding, if you go on Camper Van Kitchen and you'll scroll down a little way, it's not far down the page.
A recipe for tofu bacon that I did, and it's a recipe video. So if you go, the link is in relevant links that I put in the description. Can't remember if it's going to be above me or below me, but there's a cooking link, and if you go there, go to the videos tab, there's one of me making tofu bacon. It's a great recipe. Try it out at home. But
he looked like he ate all the bacon.
I was the fat boy who ate all the pies, and
it looks like two different people. We've literally had thousands of people reacting to this transformation, and it's fantastic, and it really shows the proof is in the plants. So
but I will say it's more because of going a whole food plant-based route that the weight really started dropping off, and I really started regaining control, because it's there's so many great vegan goodies out there. I've been on a bit of an Oreo fix lately, which is very naughty of me again, but you gotta live, but there's nothing you can check out on there.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
Series wise, I'm just still tootling along. So we're up to 24 episodes. I think what's going to happen now is we're going to end season 1 at episode 20, and then look about putting the rest of them into season 2, as well as organising. Then there's a load more interviews to come. We've got Captain Paul Watson still coming up in a couple of weeks.
We've still got James Aspey.
Yeah, we've still got him. He's just been...
He was moving house and doing stuff.
Yeah, so we're sort of trying to reschedule at the moment. And for us, we being nomads, we're still moving around. And even just yesterday, we found out that a place we were heading to is no longer going to happen because of they've had a health issue come up. Yeah. So we've got to try and figure out where we are, so then we can talk to whoever, wherever they are at the right time zone. And all a bit of organisational stuff.
Genesis Butler as well. She's a busy wee thing. So we're all sort of just trying to catch up with one another. But we hope you're enjoying the episode so far.
Yeah, we've got Claire Inslee coming this week. And she's absolutely brilliant. It's a real fun conversation. She's so light and bubbly, and it's an absolute pleasure to talk with her. So that one's coming up this week, and we've got, I think, Serena Fab next week.
Yes, Serena Fab from Born Vegan. So there's not many of us out there that say that we've known someone who's been vegan from birth, as much as we would like to have been most of ourselves. Hey, so she's another fantastic speaker, and can't wait to share them and their wonderful resources with you.
But so apart from that, there's not really much. We
just wanted to show off our gear, really.
Show off your gear. So show that we're still here, still working on the project. It's just, we're into the recording phase again at the moment. I've got what's meant to be a holiday in a couple of weeks again, but I think it's just going to be an editing fest for me again. So hopefully I'll get another big stack of videos done. Yeah. In the meantime, we've got a few more to churn out to you. And we've got, I think I said in the last time what we've got planned for episode 7, 8, 9, and then 10. And then from there, I'm still deciding on where I'm going to, but... Yeah. So many great interviews. Can't wait to get them out. We're a lot easier now that I've got myself a half decent mouse, because I won't go into how blue the air turned.
It really was. If you could see blue clouds coming from New Zealand, that was it.
It's a peace and loving compassion movement, but not when it comes to hardware failure.
I think when Gareth's editing, I'll be throwing myself into doing some writing. That was how I first joined Vegan FTA, was as a writer. So, we've still got some of my articles in the archives if you want to go and check those out anytime on the website, veganfta.com. And I've got a lot to share with you. So looking forward to getting into that.
Yeah. So, check out some of the links I've put in the description. If you want to find out more about AntiCarnist, I've linked in the Facebook and also just their website. Absolutely amazing stuff, and you can get yourself hands on even these enamel pins. Is it gonna look at that one? Vegan pirate, no bones about it. Just there's some real cute things like that, and there's also the logo one. Where are you? Come on, come on.
Everything
man.
Karina does is just great, She just
get
puts
it.
so much love and care into it. And all
even
that.
I love Nooch stickers like that too. Oop, and that's the
We
shit.
all need an I Love Nooch sticker, so
So
check
really,
it out.
really cool stuff. The cooking link will take you to our cooking page where you can see how fat I was. Long live skinny Gareth down with fat G. And then also we've included the link to MC Ronan and her page with the books. So if you want to get your hands on The Shed and Liberation, these two.
Yeah, I really couldn't put them down. They're fantastic.
Also, we'll have to get and check out that book, John Mad Cowboy. So
I have not heard of that one. We'll make a note of it.
We'll add that to our list, so when we do eventually get around to doing a vegan FTA book club, then we can maybe have a conversation about that one too. Yeah. And then also I've put in the link, it's got Sanctuary above it, and that's for the farmhouse animal home.
Garden. Farmhouse.
Farmhouse.
Garden? Oh, now you've got me confused.
I've got you stumped now as well.
The joy of live TV.
But so get and check those out. Lots for you guys to do now.
And if you've got any suggestions, I mean, we've still got a lot more people that we're going to be interviewing for season 2 and season 3 and whatever else we end up doing. But if there's somebody out there that's making a difference, that's being really inspiring and inspiring other activists as well in what they're doing, then drop us a line and let us know, because there are wonderful people out there, and the more we can share, the better.
Also, if anyone's got a YouTube or a podcast or anything that they do and they're looking for anyone to speak on it and they're interested in vegan FTA, feel free to fire us a line at any stage, because we're keen to get activism out there as much as possible, so we can all be helping on different angles. And also, we would love to get the activist series out there to more people, because there's a lot of great knowledge coming through it, and I can't wait to share it. So big love to you all. Thanks for tuning into this with our ramble again. I think from now on, like when there's 2 of us, it's going to probably be about 15 minutes. We that's what happens when you get us together.
Double the ramble.
Power couple. I don't know, ramblers anyway. But so big love to you all. Thank you all so much for the support. Big love to you, John, especially dropping those comments. And folks, get out there and watch his videos. If you haven't seen Dr. Clapper yet, he's up now. He's on. I think he's pinned to the top of FTA.
I think he is. Share it, watch it, share it with your loved ones and people you care about. He will tell you exactly what animals and their products do to our bodies. So pretty impactful stuff.
Get out and watch the episodes. Dr. Gregor is coming up soon as well.
We had to postpone Dr. Gregor.
Yeah, we had to postpone it because we booked him in, and it turns out we got our times wrong because we were booking, I don't know, like 30, 40 people at the time, and it was booked in for 5:30 a.m. So we ended up changing that because we had a full-on week. If I was getting up at 5:30 a.m., I wouldn't be functioning. It's just because we only get half an hour with him, we want to make sure we're really on point. We get the maximum effectiveness of it, so he's going to be a little bit later down the track now, unfortunately, but he is still coming. So far we haven't had any cancellations so far. It's just been some of them had to be rescheduled, but he is coming, John. He is coming. I
think we're looking at November because between us all, we just had so many things going on. But he's locked in for November, so got to look forward to.
Big love to you all. We'll catch up with you soon. We won't keep you any longer, and we'll have another update soon. Probably after we talk to Seb. So
we're going to go for a walk in the sunshine and flash our new gear around at all the carnists
Take
out
this,
there.
non-vegans. Take this,
Watch out! Here we go. Have a great day.
Bye.